Hi guys, my name's Kenzie and I'm a CISabroad alumni ambassador. I just got back in December from studying abroad on the Gold Coast at Bond Uni, and I'm going to give you 5 pieces of advice about studying abroad at Bond. Topic number 1, budgeting. I would definitely say budget before you go. Make sure you have money for souvenirs and gifts that you may want to get people, personal items that you had to buy. We had to buy our own towels, hangers, soaps and shampoos, lotions, toiletry items, stuff like that. So if you're not packing it to bring, definitely plan money to buy those. Outside food, the Market Square is close to Bond University. You can also make your meal plan last. If you go through CISabroad, you'll get a meal plan for the brasserie, which is the cafeteria on campus. I ate rice and vegetables a lot of the time I was there because it was only $5.50, and that really helped my meal plan stretch. Also plan money for outside trips. There's a student flight office on campus, and they work really well with students who want to plan trips. We just went in there and we were like, hey, we want to go to Fiji one week, and they set it up for us. They provide discounted flights for students and really good opportunities for cheap hostels, hotels, tour companies. Along with planning your trips, I would definitely say fill out your schedule early in the semester and see which weeks you have or weekends to go take a trip. The sooner you get it done, the cheaper your flights are going to be. As for other transportation, keep in mind you won't have a car unless you rent one. You'll have to get a Go card, which you can use to take buses and trains to the beaches, to the mall, airports, train stations, basically anywhere you need to go. You also may need to take Uber or a taxi, so definitely download Uber before you go to the Gold Coast. When budgeting, keep in mind Australia is very expensive. A lot of things are way more than you'll pay here, like it's $11 for a pint of Ben & Jerry's. They have these little $2 coins that are really easy to lose or disregard, but if you save them up, they're really useful for buying snacks in the vending machines. Also, Dan Murphy's is the bottle shop that we use most often. If you sign up for a Dan Murphy's My Rewards card, it's free. There's a Dan Murphy's really close to campus that you'll probably be going to. They have a lot of specials and deals that you can get using your rewards card. Another thing you may want to budget for is a phone plan or a SIM card. I would recommend getting one. I had one and it was very useful. I loved having access to a phone or the internet wherever I was. I didn't have to worry about using Wi-Fi. Some people were able to get along just using Wi-Fi, but I'm glad I had a phone. Vodafone has a deal for Bond students. Definitely look into that at Robina Town Center. Also plan for outside expenses. There was one expense that I was not anticipating at all. I ended up having my keys in the side pocket of my backpack when we went to the beach one day, and when I got home, they had worn a hole in the side of my backpack and I lost them. Had to get the locks replaced and I had to pay $150. Second word of advice is on packing. I got along fine with one big suitcase, one duffel bag, and a backpack. I did have to leave some things that I bought in Australia to make room for the souvenirs and Christmas presents that I bought, so keep in mind you may have to buy an extra bag to get home or part with some of your things. Make sure you have travel adapter for your chargers, travel clothes, clothes for warm weather, swimsuits, sandals, workout gear. I wish I would have known to bring more clothes for going out. The clubs on the Gold Coast, especially in Surfers Paradise, are strict about their dress codes. Ladies, make sure you have skirts, dresses, heels. Guys, make sure you're bringing, nice pants, closed-toed shoes, button-up shirts. Another thing I discovered, it was good to bring a planner from home going fall semester because we were already halfway through the year and all of the shops had started selling 2016 planners instead of 2015 when I was there. Also, I would say bring a rain jacket. Sometimes it's rainy. Bring sunscreen. Sunscreen is really expensive in Australia. If you're particular about your brands, girls, make sure you bring your own kinds of makeups, face washes, any brands that you're particular about because they don't have everything that we have here in Australia. There is no American ranch in Australia. And if you're a Midwesterner like me, you put it on everything. So if you really can't live without it for 4 months, bring your own in your checked bag. The third piece of advice I have is specifics at Bond for making friends and having fun. Bond is amazing at hosting events for students. I'd say you should go to Facebook and follow the BUSA, Bond University Student Association page. That's where they post all of the events and parties that they're hosting, especially for O Week. Orientation Week is a great time to meet people and just have a ton of fun. At least during the semester when I was there, they had buses from Don's, the bar on campus, to Surfers Paradise, to all the clubs, and back. So that was really awesome for free transportation information. Another piece of advice at Bond, go out of your way to meet people that aren't from America or from your specific study abroad program. The events that Bond hosts are a great way to do that. You'll meet people from all over the world. Two of my friends and I actually took a trip to Fiji, and when we were there we met a couple from the UK. Then a couple weeks later we were in New Zealand and just happened to be at a bar one night, and we found them at the same exact bar. We had a little reunion. It was super fun. And now they're kind of our friends for life. The fourth piece of advice I have is about classes at Bond. I set it up so I only took 3 classes, and I only had classes 2 days a week, which gave me 5-day weekends for traveling. The classes I took were Australia Popular Culture, Adventure Tourism, and Wine Studies. Australia Popular Culture was a great class to take. I learned a lot about the Australian culture while I was there, which was it was really cool to see what was happening while I was there and be able to apply what I was learning to what I was seeing. Adventure Tourism was an awesome class. We learned a lot about communication theories, group techniques, leadership, plus we had 3 extra field trip experiences that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't taken that class. The last class I took was Wine Studies. Now don't be fooled. A lot of people I talked to said they were taking that class because they thought it was going to be an easy A. It was the hardest class I took, but it was so worth it. I feel like this class could be especially helpful if you're interested in impressing future business clients, hosting dinner parties, managing a restaurant. Topic number 5. Bond Uni perks, quirks, and other tips. Number 1. Bull sharks, eels, and stingrays are in the canal in the middle of campus. Number 2. Never text and walk up or down the thinking stairs. 3. Laying out by the pool, avoid ants by bringing your chair onto the cement. Number 4. Take advantage of the free workout classes at Bond. Number 5. Australia doesn't believe in hot dog buns. Number 6. Try Tim Tams. They'll change your life. Number 7. Always wear sunscreen on your lips, otherwise they will swell up like Kris Jenner. Number 8. My favorite beaches. Broad Beach because it's close. It's good for swimming and laying out. Burley Heads is a little further away, but it's the best for hiking and scenery. Surfer's Paradise you'll have to take a train to, but it's the best for shopping and food. And number 9, enjoy your time at Bond University, because after the best 4 months of your life, you're sure gonna miss it.